Day by Day Kids Bible, Day 169. A Holiday and a Fight. 2 Chronicles 35. King Josiah made plans for the Passover holiday in Jerusalem. He chose priests to serve at the worship house. He said, "Put God's Ark box in the worship house. Get ready to have the Passover holiday. Do it just like God told Moses to do." King Josiah gave sheep and goats to all the people. The animals were offered to God as gifts. The other leaders gave cows to the people. The cows were also gifts to God. The people who played music stood in the right places. The gatekeepers stayed by their gates. The Passover holiday lasted for 7 days. There had not been a Passover holiday like this since Samuel's time. No king ever had such a Passover as Josiah did. Sometime later, Egypt's army went to fight Babylon. Then Josiah took Judah's army out to fight Egypt's army. Necho was the king of Egypt. Necho sent a letter to Josiah. "I'm not mad at you," he said. "I'm not fighting you. I'm fighting Babylon. God told me to hurry, so stop getting in the way. If you don't, God will get rid of you." But Josiah wouldn't stop. Josiah dressed like an army man. He went out to fight King Necho. Josiah didn't listen to what God had told Necho to do. Josiah got shot with an arrow in the fight. He told his army leaders, "Get me out of here. I'm hurt very bad." So they took him out of his chariot. They put him in another chariot. They took him to Jerusalem. There King Josiah died. All of the people of Judah cried for their king. Jeremiah wrote sad songs telling good things about King Josiah. People sing these songs to remember him. Paying with silver and gold. 2 Kings 23:31 through 37. 2 Chronicles 36, 1 through 5. Jeremiah 22:13 through 17. Josiah's son Jehoaz became Judah's next king. He was a bad king. He did what was wrong. Jeremiah wrote about Jehoaz. "Don't cry for the king who died. Instead, cry for the one who was taken away." Here's what God says about Jehoaz. "He won't come back. He will die in the land they took him to. He will never see this land again." Jehoaz was king for only 3 months. King Necho from Egypt put Jehoaz in jail. Then King Necho made the people pay him silver and gold. Later, he took Jehoaz to Egypt. That's where Jehoaz died. King Necho chose Josiah's son Eliakim to be the next king. He changed Eliakim's name. He named him Jehoiakim. Jehoiakim also had to pay silver and gold. He got it by making the people pay taxes. Jehoiakim was a bad king too. He did what was wrong. Then Jeremiah wrote these words. "There's bad news for a king who builds big kingdoms by sinning. He makes people work hard but doesn't pay them. He says, 'I'll build a great palace for myself. I'll make big rooms upstairs.' So he makes big windows. He covers the walls with wood. He paints the palace red. Does having a palace make you a king? Your father had food to eat. He did what was right and fair, so good things came to him. He cared about poor people, so good things came to him. Isn't that how to show you know me?" asked God. "But what you want is riches. You sin to get them. You give other people a hard time." Jeremiah should die. Jeremiah 26, 1 through 16. Now when Jehoiakim was king of Judah, God said these words to Jeremiah. "Stand in the yard of the worship house. Tell the people what I say. Don't leave out one word. Maybe they'll listen. Maybe they'll stop doing wrong. Then I'll change my mind. I won't bring trouble on them." These are the words God told Jeremiah to say. "Listen to me. Obey my laws. Listen to my prophets. I sent prophets to you over and over again. I sent them even though you didn't listen. What if you still don't listen? Then I'll tear down this worship house. There will be nothing good left to say about this city." Priests, prophets, and people heard what Jeremiah said. They came and took hold of him. All the people gathered around Jeremiah. "You have to die," they said. Why do you say that God will tear down this worship house? Why do you say no one will be left in this city?" The leaders of Judah heard about this. They left the palace and went to the worship house. They stood at the new gate. The priest and the prophets and the people said, "Jeremiah should die. He spoke against our city. You heard it with your own ears." Then Jeremiah said, "God sent me to speak against this city. Now change the way you live. Change the way you act. Obey God. Then he will change his mind. He won't bring trouble on you." "I'm in your hands," said Jeremiah. "Do whatever you want with me. But if you kill me, you'll pay for it. I didn't do anything wrong. The truth is, God sent me to tell you these things." Then everyone said, "Jeremiah shouldn't die. God sent him to speak to us."